Hi everyone, it's Graham here. Today, we're talking about something that almost every retiree fears, even the ones who planned well, saved well, and did everything right. It's called FORO, the fear of running out of money. And let's be honest, it's not an irrational fear. The cost of living is rising, housing is expensive, and healthcare isn't getting any cheaper. The world feels more unpredictable than ever. So, if you've been quietly worrying about whether your money will last, you're not alone. And today, I want to give you some practical, grounded ways to reduce that fear. Let's start with something important. FORO isn't about numbers, it's about uncertainty. You can have $200,000 saved or $2 million saved and still feel the same fear. Why? Because retirement flips your financial life upside down. For decades, money flowed in. You earned more than you spent, you had predictable income, and you could always make more if you needed. Then suddenly, money flows out. You're drawing down instead of building up. You can't just work more hours to fix a shortfall. You're relying on savings, investments, or pensions. That shift alone is enough to trigger anxiety, even if you're financially stable. FORO isn't a sign of poor planning, it's a sign that you're human. When the fear of running out of money sits in the background, it affects more than your bank account. It affects your confidence, sleep, decision making, and even your enjoyment of retirement. Some people start cutting back too aggressively. Others avoid looking at their finances altogether. And some freeze and do nothing. Some feel guilty spending money they've earned over a lifetime. FORO quietly shrinks your life. But it doesn't have to. Let's talk about what actually works. Not theory, not wishful thinking, but practical steps that give retirees real peace of mind. Step number 1, create a simple visual cash flow map. Not a spreadsheet, not a complicated budget, just a simple visual map of what's coming in, what's going out, what's fixed, what's flexible. Most retirees don't have a money problem, they have a clarity problem. When you can see your financial picture clearly, fear drops dramatically. And this isn't about micromanaging every dollar, it's about removing the fog. Step 2, build a small, low-stress income buffer. This is where things get interesting. You don't need a full-time job, you don't need a big business, you don't need the hustle. You just need a small, reliable income buffer that reduces pressure on your savings, extends the life of your retirement funds, gives you more breathing room, and helps you feel in control again. Even an extra $300 to $800 a month can dramatically reduce FORO. And the best part, you can create that buffer using the skills and experience you already have, in a way that fits your lifestyle, your energy, and your health. Step number 3, shift from scarcity thinking to capability thinking. Scarcity thinking sounds like, what if I run out? What if something goes wrong? What if I can't keep up? Capability thinking sounds like, I can create value. I can contribute. I can generate income if I need to. I'm not powerless, I'm experienced. The moment you realize you can create value, even in small ways, FORO loses its grip. Because the fear of running out of money is really the fear of running out of options. And you have far more options than you think. When you take these steps, here's what changes. You feel more confident, you make decisions more easily, and you enjoy retirement more. And most importantly, you stop living in fear and start living with freedom. So, if you've been feeling the fear of running out of money, remember this. You're not alone, you're not behind, and you're not stuck. With clarity, a small income buffer, and a shift in mindset, you can dramatically reduce FORO and build a retirement that feels secure, purposeful, and genuinely enjoyable. If you want help taking the next step, I've created something that will guide you through this process in a simple, structured way. You'll find the link near this video. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next session.